What are the correct grammar rules for neologisms? Imagine discovering a new word that perfectly describes something you've never seen before. That's the magic of neologisms, words that are fresh and just entering our language. But how do we make sure these new words fit smoothly into our sentences? That's what we're here to find out. Neologisms are created in many ways, like blending two words together, adding prefixes or suffixes, borrowing from other languages, or giving old words new meanings. Once a new word is formed, its grammatical role depends on how it looks and what it's meant to do. For example, if it sounds like a noun, it usually acts like one. If it's a verb, it follows the rules for verbs. Take the word selfie. It started as a noun, and now we can make it plural by adding an S, making selfies. If a neologism is a verb like to Google, it follows regular verb rules. You can say, I Googled the answer, or she is Googling now. The same goes for adjectives. If a new word describes something, it can take comparative forms like cooler or superlative forms like coolest. Capitalization is another rule. If a neologism comes from a proper noun or brand like Facebook, it stays capitalized. But if it becomes a common word, it often shifts to lowercase like to Google. Spelling can also change over time. Words that start as hyphenated or multi-word expressions like email usually become a single word, email, as they become more accepted. Using a neologism in a sentence depends on its part of speech. For example, you might say, that meme is viral, if it's an adjective, or I need to text my friend, if it's a verb. The key is that it must follow the same grammatical rules as other words in that category. Acceptance plays a role too. When many people start using a new word, and it gets added to dictionaries, its grammar becomes more standardized. Until then, some variation is normal. Also, many neologisms start in informal speech or specific communities, so they might not be suitable for formal writing until they are more widely recognized. In short, the rules for neologisms are based on how they are formed and their role in sentences. They follow the same patterns as existing words, whether they are nouns, verbs, or adjectives, and adapt spelling and capitalization as they become part of everyday language. When you see a new word, think about how it looks and what it does in a sentence, and you'll know how to use it correctly.